All right, guys, we've got Coach Muse here for you, and we'll have Coach start with an opening statement here before we open it up for questions.
Well, first off, I appreciate everybody staying up this late for a soccer game. I'm exhausted. And there's lawnmowers and blowers. They're all over the field right now. So if you can't hear me, I'll repeat myself. I apologize about this. But what a gutsy performance. I just told the guys before the game, before the season, we were the baby Deeks. We're like the not so much baby Deeks right now with the experience and the grind that we've had some tough battles this year. So that Kentucky team is a tough team to play. Obviously, you saw the directness and the big balls for the small baby Deeks that we are. But the guys just continued to fight. I thought unbelievable individual performances from Kyle Holcomb tonight. One of our captains getting the goals when we needed them. And then you have to talk about David Rona's performance. Man of the match, in my opinion. Clears one off the line, scrapping to hold balls up and to protect balls. And couldn't happen to a better kid, hardworking kid. He's been out a lot with injuries this spring. Garrison Tubbs was great. He's come back. Takuma Suzuki. And then Jose Kojima filling in for Jelani Forbes. Oh, my goodness, how good was he tonight? So just a great team win. Ryan Fessler came on, played the biggest minutes as he's played this year and did a fantastic job in key minutes for us. I'm just really proud of this group right now. I mean, I can't believe I got to pinch myself. We're in the quarterfinals again. This is nuts.
Bobby, what are you surprised most about this team? I know you had so many guys that you lost from the fall, but what really surprises you about these guys the most?
Just the fight. You know, I think it's every team takes on a different personality. And to be fair, and this sounds almost arrogant, and it's not meant to be arrogant at all. I've told many of the close friends of mine that I would love to see a team that takes on my personality. And that means you made a positive impact. Oh, it could be a negative impact too with my personality as well. I'm not a fool to understand that. But they just grind. You know, nothing's been given to this group from me, from maybe from the country. I don't think we've really gotten a great deal of respect. And they just keep grinding and fighting. And the one thing they keep grinding and fighting for is to try to keep the Wake Forest identity intact. We're trying to play, we're fighting to play, and some of these games, the opponents made it extremely difficult. So the mentality and the resiliency, and really, I love to ride this naivety that we find, right? Hey, we're good, we're Wake Forest, but we got to keep reminding them it's you're not good just because of the jersey you put on. It's for what you do, how you act, how you think, and how you play. But this group just, I say, John, they surprise me every week with something different. But, man, we're enjoying the heck out of it.
Bobby, what were your thoughts on Cole's job in the net?
I think he did his job. I think today I was really proud of Cole's match management with the ball at his feet. And that's been something that we've worked on. I've stayed after. Dane's been staying after with Cole. We know he can do it, right? He just needs to make sure that he has consistency in doing it because we want to play, we want to build. And I thought he managed the game quite well here tonight. And he got a lot of help. Like I said, we're blocking shots like crazy. We talked about it. I mean, we play activities where you get points for blocking shots, right? They're like bonus points. That wins games. I got, one of my great friends, the head coach of San Diego State, was at Denver with me for a long time. I mean, I'm sure he was sitting in his bed screaming blocking shots, right? It's something that wins games. And we talk about it all the time. So Cole got a lot of help tonight, but I thought he grew up a lot tonight even from last week.
Thoughts on the one in the first half where he was out of position, but then ended up making like the lunging save?
I couldn't tell from my angle. Was the ball going in?
I couldn't tell for sure either, and I never saw a replay.
I don't know if it's going in, but at the same time, we won't talk about the save. What we'll talk about is, Cole, why we out of position, right? I mean, that's the way these young guys got to learn. I mean, literally, both of you have heard me say it before. You don't win or lose. You do on the stats, but you learn. And what can we take away? We'll be watching small groups, individual and big group video as early as tomorrow because we got to get better. We're playing an extremely good and energized Carolina team. They were fantastic tonight against Stanford. One of the best North Carolina performances I've seen in a long time.
Bobby, you got Carolina next. You beat them 1-0 in one of your better games of the year in October, but that's so long ago and your team's different. Is that gonna matter that you guys beat them earlier in the year?
Nah, the fall team beat them. The spring team is yet to play them. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do here in the next 4 days to prepare for Carolina.
Now you made it sound like you saw that Carolina Stanford game. When were they aware of who came out on top on that one?
Well, as they played before us on the same field. So Steve and I came to scout it. We're allowed to in-person scout in round 3. So Steve and I were here from kick to finish. But the guys were over like near our tent here at Wake Med, probably the last 15 minutes. So there was probably about 2 or 3 minutes left in the game. We started warming up.
And Bobby, do they have a lot of their guys back, Carolina, from the fall, or did they lose? They lost 2 or 3, I think, correct?
I don't know their personnel. I know they lost one maybe key guy. Everybody else is almost the exact same team that we played in the fall, and just a better group. You know what I mean? And they have some young guys that are doing really, really well for them. That got great experience in the fall. That are really stepped up and filling some big holes for them. They're a good team.
What's going to be key for you guys getting a short rest? Obviously Monday night.
Yeah, I mean, we got to play our game. You know, Carolina are good. I think it could be a good soccer game. The games against UNC have always been really good and fun and entertaining soccer games. I just want to play good soccer, but our guys put a lot of energy in today, And I think we made the game a little bit more difficult than we needed to. It became a little bit more of an end-to-end transitional game, which is not us. The key to the game right now, getting these guys back and in bed before 1:30, 2 o'clock with the delay. There was a penalty. Obviously Clemson went to penalties in the first game or the second game, and it really pushed everything back a little bit on everyone. So we're getting out of here a little bit later than we thought.
Hey, Bobby, it seemed like Kentucky really pushed the advantages early, had a few shots on you, but it seems like you guys kind of matched their intensity and their aggressiveness after that. Do you feel your team responded well to that early kind of salvo by UK?
Yeah, Les, I think we weathered the storm. We talked about it at halftime. I think that gave us momentum, right? We had a little bit of a turnover. It was good build-up. Omar, first touch of the game, turnover. Now they're on us. Block a shot, corner, long throw in, corner, long throw in. You're like, we were pinned. It happened a little bit against Coastal Carolina as well. It happened against Villanova. It's like happened against Notre Dame. So, like I said, we've been in deep in the weeds in these games, and they just continue to find a way to find the game a little bit. We definitely weathered that storm, and I think we built confidence moving forward because of it.
Bobby, the guys that graduated and stuff in the fall and went on to the pros, are they keeping in touch and seeing how you guys do? They're probably chomping at the bit, wishing they were still in a uniform.
You're muted, Bobby.
I said, yeah, I got a slew of text messages. I literally ran across the field to get here. But it's always a good day to be a Deacon during the NCAA tournament if you're winning. And even if you're losing, the support that they give you. This place is special. This program is special. And we talk about it all the time. I mean, to create new history, we want to go to another quarterfinal. You got to pinch yourself. You've told me we're going to be doing this in December with a brand new team. Each and every day is exciting. And I know the seniors that are out there. We saw Machop Joel at the game last weekend. Just for him to drive down from Atlanta to support the guys, it shows you a lot about this program. It's a special place.
Is this team turning into one of your favorite teams, or is it too early to tell yet?
This team is the favorite at driving me crazy. That's what this team is.
That first goal by Kyle. What about the patience there? And watching it live, it almost seemed like maybe they made one too many passes, and then all of a sudden Kyle sticks it in the back of the net. What did you think of that whole sequence?
The fact that you said you thought maybe it was one too many passes mean that we were in a good rhythm and we were playing good football, and that's what you have to be most proud of. And obviously that's where we want to get Kyle. We want to get him in those positions to score those goals. And it's been a while since he scored. The last goal he scored was against Notre Dame, and it was a game winner. And obviously tonight, hey, if he was going to wait, this is the time to do it, right?
Guys all good with Coach?
Thanks, Bobby. Good
Thanks,
luck on
Bobby.
Monday.
Hey, thank
All right,
you guys.
thanks.
Appreciate it. We'll
Good
see
luck.
you Monday.